Hi there, it's Wade McMaster here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create a Facebook cover image for your page using Canva for your Facebook page. Now, I've actually done a video on this in Photoshop, which I still believe is probably the better solution as you have more options and more control of what you're doing. However, if you're just looking for a free tool, you can quickly go online and create a Facebook cover image with Canva is a pretty good choice. Now, basically, it's not as straightforward as you might think, because with Photoshop you do get this cropping situation. Now I'll pop an image up on the screen and you'll see here, you can see by the border lines that if I have an image on my Facebook page on the left on desktop, it appears differently than on the phone on the right. It actually crops the image a little bit more, so you can lose some information if you have any information sitting outside of that crop area. So what I've done is I've created an image which actually is a little bit taller and allows you to create something that you can crop in on. So the way that works is if I jump back to Canva, basically if I go to create design, if I got a Facebook cover here, it creates a different size page. It doesn't give you any guidelines or where or where not to put your information. So I've actually got a template I use instead, which I can basically use as a guide as to where I want my information to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to jump across to a blog post of mine. It's basically a full list of social media image sizes and also includes some downloadable templates. I do have a link to this below in the description. Also, I will link directly to the JPEG as well. But basically, if I scroll down and go to Facebook, I've got a list of sizes here you can use, as well as some templates here. If I click on the Facebook cover image JPEG template, it'll bring up this image here, which I can, it's sort of zoomed in at the moment, but that's basically what the image looks like. If I right click and save that image, I can import it into Canva. Okay, I've got this downloaded, so now I'll switch back to Canva and add it to our files. Okay, so I'm back on Canva now, and I'm going to go up here to create design, but instead of using a Facebook cover, I'm going to go to custom dimensions. I'm going to type in 1920 by 1080, make sure it's on pixels, and I'm going to create this design. So now what I need to do is basically lay that template in there so we know where we can put our information and where we should avoid putting information when working on this cover image. So I'm going to go over here to Uploads. I'm going to click Upload an image or video, click Device. I'm going to upload my Facebook template. And then I'm going to click on the image and it's going to appear on the screen. So I'm going to enlarge this just so it sort of clips into place. And we now know that the safe area for our information is in here. We still want to have our design go beyond this area for different devices, but this is where we want all of the information. So that way, regardless of what device it's on, we're not going to have any information disappear on us. Now, one thing I like to do, you can either just put your information over the top of this and then add a background. What I'm going to do instead is go over here to Elements. I'm going to search for a square and get this square that has an outline on it. And I'm just going to pop that in place. I should be able to it seems to be locked at the moment, so I'll just change that. I need something we can change the width on. Instead, I'll search for a rectangle. Forget about square. I don't know why that has happened. I'll click on this. There we go. So now we can actually go left and right. And we've got our little rectangle here. I can click on it and change the color to something like yellow, so it's going to stand out. Now I can click on our template and remove it. So now we know everything we want to go in here is where the information is, and the outside is just for extra design. So I'm going to go here to Photos, and I'm going to search for just a background of some sort, nothing too crazy. We'll go for this sunset background. I'm going to enlarge it, and I'm going to right click, Send to Back. and I'm going to start basically designing basically an image over the top of that. So I'm going to start with some text, and you can simply add a heading. So I might say, something along the lines of, holiday information, or something like that. I don't know. If you have a logo or something, it's probably going to be a bit better. I'm not a big fan of how far away the lettering distance is, so I'm going to just play with that. I'm going to change this font maybe to something like this, just something that's readily available. For travel junkies. So we've got our sort of like a little line here, and maybe I align it with the photo so we get a nice look to it. I make the text white maybe, so we've got text here, we'll make it white. Now that's thinner, maybe I need to work on that letter spacing a bit. And if you have a logo, you might upload and import that the same way we uploaded the template, but for now we'll go to text, and maybe we'll just pick something here. Just something like sparkle. And then we're going to type something in here like as, Sunset Holidays. We'll make it a bit smaller, so we'll just resize it this way. Maybe we'll rotate it a bit. This isn't going to be the best design in the world, but you sort of get the idea. Let's go get a camera or something there. This one's transparent, so it's Pro. Instead, we'll search for a camera up here. So whatever you do with your design, this isn't necessarily a tutorial on what design is going to work best for you. It's more about the template, so let's just pop anything in there for now. So we've got our little camera option there. We're going to add in a few things down the bottom here. So let's go, we're going to add in a Facebook page. So let's grab this Facebook logo. Just in case you want to advertise other social media platforms, this time we'll go YouTube. See if they have a YouTube. There we go. Let's just go to the play button. And then we'll go, say, Instagram. And if you're a business, running a business, it might be good to have a phone number or something on there. But yeah, you sort of get the idea for now. Let's just copy this. So we'll go and click on this, and maybe we can duplicate it somehow. And we're just going to go and move this down. We'll just say Sunset Holes or something like that. Some kind of, we're just pretending this is the name that we're using. Let's duplicate that again. Just make it nice and quick, nice and rough. All right, so let's say this is that's your page. So you can see here now, if I remove, I can actually move this up a bit. Maybe I do want to move this. The sun sort of takes away from it a bit, so maybe I'll make that Sunset Holidays a bit bigger. We get our camera. Maybe we want it to cut off slightly. All right, so this is our little Facebook page. Here, we're going to get rid of this box. So I'll click on the box in the background. That is our full Facebook image ready to go. It looks a little bit empty down the bottom here, so maybe we'll just add a line or some kind of border to break it up. So let's just go, dotted line of some sort. We'll move these up here. Let's make that one yellow. And then once again, let's duplicate that, move it down. So it's not the best looking design in the world. I personally wouldn't sell this design as a designer, but this is going to be our page graphic for the sake of the video. We're happy with it, good to go. Now let's upload it to Facebook, and we'll be able to make sure it works. So basically, when we're done, you can give it a name if you want. It's already got a name here, but I'm just going to rename that to Sunset, and now we're ready to download. So I'll go over here to download. I choose JPEG, and I just click download. It's going to prepare the design and then download it so I can upload it to Facebook. It's going to offer me Canva Pro, which I'm going to decline at this stage. But now we have our image here. And so now I'm going to head to Facebook and we're going to upload this image and take a look. Okay, so now we're on this, it's just like a little dummy Facebook page I've got. I'm going to upload our image and we're just going to take a look at it. So I'm going to go over here to edit. I'm going to upload a photo. Choose my sunset image. I can drag to reposition, but because of the way I've designed it, it lands pretty much exactly spot on. So I'm going to click save. And there you can see how it looks. We've got the image cropped top and bottom, and that's basically how it looks on desktop. And now if you see, I'll just bring up the mobile image. You can now see that the mobile image shows those dots in the border. So it shows you how much of it's actually been cropped. So that's basically it. Sticking with that template, like I said, there's a link below. Using that template, you can create an image quite easily that's going to be safely cropped regardless of what device it shows on. And that's pretty much the process. Nice and easy, pretty straightforward. And Canva is also quite an easy program to use once you get the hang of it, so have a play and see how you go with that. Otherwise, if you like the video, please consider giving it a like. And if you want more, please consider subscribing to my channel, or even leave a comment below if there's anything you'd like to see and maybe we can deliver that for you. Otherwise, have a great day and I'll talk to you again soon.